Thank you very much for joining me. How you been? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Back. Steve Renazizi. I'm the guy. I'm the guy. Fucking lit. I'm the guy. Steve Renazizi. Lit. I'm the guy. I'm the guy. Fucking lit. I'm the guy. Steve Renazizi. What's the odds? What's the odds? What's the odds?
Hey, welcome to What's the Odds? It's the official draft day episode. We were just going over the last Hard Knocks episode where Brenton has surmised that Aaron Rodgers is absolutely crazy because
he thinks he saw aliens or he was sexually assaulted by aliens, and therefore his personality makes sense, and I apologize for hating on him. He's a crazy alien dude.
So if you haven't seen the last episode, spoiler alert, he has a story about his friend Steve and him being at his friend Steve's house in New Jersey, and they were all awoken and went outside and literally saw an alien going through, and then fighter jets passing by the alien, and then they went inside, and that was it. So his friend Steve was at the Lucas, did you see the episode?
Yes, I did.
Okay. His friend Steve, Aaron Rodgers tells one of the personnel people, like, hey, my friend Steve's here. He's in a blue outfit over there. He just have him come over to me at the end. And they didn't interview this guy. They just had showed a picture of him and with Aaron around him. So I was thinking this is a one way, he's got to be, you got to interview Steve too and get his side of the story. And then, you do the thing where you match him up editing wise back and forth, and that's it. How do we even know this fucking Steve guys is even real? Why do we even see or talk to Steve? This guy was Aaron Rodgers admitted that he just saw aliens, and now fucking Steve, the person that can corroborate the story, nobody hears from this fucking guy.
I also think it's probably not a good sign for people that are high on the Jets for the entire narrative of the last episode going into the season is Aaron Rodgers saw an alien instead of this team's ready to compete. It seems like every fifth episode of this series has been this team's ready to go, these guys are ready, and this was Aaron Rodgers saw an alien.
Speaking of ready to compete, our draft will commence in 3 minutes and 45 seconds. And don't worry about it. I'll have a long time to talk because once again, for some ungodly reason, I got the last pick in the fucking draft of my own league for the third year in a row. I don't understand how this is happening.
Oh shit! How do I share my screen so we can watch this draft?
That's you, dude. You got to do it. You're the power. You have the power. So, by the way, Brenton, thank you for setting this thing up during your downtime of your luxurious vacation. Oh, Lucas, before you got on, he was telling me, he regaling me stories about going. He said he poured a lot of money back into the community of Hawaii, which I was like, in the form of frozen drinks and
frozen drinks were had, Steve. It was a good time.
No.
And by the way, a lot of people did send in videos, and they were all positive.
None of them
they were all positive. They were encouraging me.
We'll have to
they
share
were telling me to
some
have
videos.
a great fun. I tried to send one to you, and it wouldn't go through because
it was. You did have fun, Brenton.
All positive. He
was telling me stories about winning an auction to go see the world's most famous Hawaiian artist.
No.
He painted a picture of them right there. Right in front of them. It was amazing. The picture that this guy painted. I go, what a life I've given you via fantasy fucking. This guy never would have done anything in the world.
What are you talking about?
Keep pushing him in a direction. This guy's going to see fucking Hawaiian artists and winning auctions.
The Hawaiian Picasso.
Blood money off of a tragedy.
There's no blood. What are you talking about? The money is going directly to the victims.
Again, dude.
Through a great charity.
Steve, how these charities pop up? This could be a thing where you wrote this whole vacation off, and the money getting funneled back to the Brenton Biddlecombe fucking Fantasy Football Foundation.
I'm not. You honestly?
I don't want to start rumors.
You look in the camera right now, and you tell everybody that listens to this that you believe that I am that smart to pull something like that off.
No, I do not believe because
there you go.
Fucking draft together in time. We're already starting.
I still don't know how to share my screen. How do we do this?
It's the last day before school starts. A lot
Okay,
of
here we
kids
go.
already started. My kids are still fucking here. I'm on a time crunch.
Okay, you guys can see this?
We have got
Yeah.
1 minute. We've got 1 minute and 10 seconds before the draft starts.
Well, Steve, you have about another 45
Yeah.
minutes until you pick. So,
Bro, dude, you better
just go ahead and settle in.
make these picks like 15 seconds in between, bro.
They're 1 minute.
I've done, this is I'm doing 3 leagues this year. I started one. Well, I'm in one with my family, so now I've got to dominate them. I got to spend a lot of time on that one. I'm in the Comedy Store one, and I'm in this one, and I feel very confident. My first draft was domination. My second draft, I like my team. I'm gonna need some moving around. This is fucking collusion against the last year's champion. That's what this is. That's because I get 12 because everybody wants a fucking piece of this. Everybody wants a piece of this shit, and you can't have it. So you can make me 20th, make me last, doesn't matter. I have a strategy, which is no strategy because I have not done any mock drafts where I would 12 pick out of 12. So I back-to-back is going to be a complete disaster for me.
Lucas,
Back-to-back picks I am not prepared for.
And there we go. How many
And
drafts
we're
have you
off.
done, Lucas?
This will be my third, which I think is like the perfect, appropriate amount.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, any more than 3, and that's too much.
Okay, no surprises with the first two, Jefferson and Chase off the board.
So they won't be there when I need them. Great. There goes my whole.
You're not going to get them at 12, Steve.
Well, I had a mock draft where I got Jamar Chase and I dominated a 12-man league, but that didn't happen this fucking time.
You didn't have pick number 12 when you got him. What are you talking about?
It does. Look, I'm already upset.
It's not my fault. It's a random generator. I have not fucked you over on this. Yeah, Devontae going 5th.
And also Tyreek Hill going higher than some had estimated, I think.
Mm-hmm. And there goes Austin Eckler to looks like my brother.
Brenton, I don't know if you noticed yesterday during the Comedy Store draft, probably the moment I chose Travis Kelce in the first round with the 5th pick was the moment that the fucking news broke about his fucking hyperextended leg.
Yeah.
But then I got to go and fucking get Tyler Higbee out of the fucking nowhere to
Yeah.
hedge my bets.
So you got the news mid-draft?
Literally, it was like click, and there's I hyperextended my finger as he hyperextended his knee.
That's brutal.
Brutal, dude. Now I'm sitting here. I might get him again right now.
Oh, can I say, I know it's a random generator, but what are the odds that ESPN makes it so we are the last 3 picks to give our listeners a chance?
Yeah, that is bullshit, by the way. I mean, what is this, a charity league?
Yeah. So Lucas took Kelce, I took Nick Chubb, and now Steve is on the clock for 2 picks.
I know. Well, this is the problem.
There's no one there that you love.
Well, I'm going to do this.
Aren't you glad we didn't do 15 seconds a pick because you would have missed your picks by now?
And I'm going to do this.
Okay.
This is a little aggressive.
A little aggressive, but it's a balance, and it's what I need right now. Because it's a fucking while before I go again.
So Steve takes Tony Pollard and Garrett Wilson on the turn, and I'm going to take CeeDee Lamb.
Well, yeah.
Lucas is back on the clock.
I guess give me Derek. No, AJ Brown or Derrick Henry. Brent, who you taking?
In case anyone.
I would take AJ Brown. I don't trust Derrick Henry.
Oh, we're allowed to
Derrick
have
Henry.
advice?
What's that?
He didn't listen to it. He took Derrick Henry.
Oh.
Yeah, I did the opposite of what he said.
Yeah.
That's
That's not a bad move. I'm
case-
right. I'm right half the time, so maybe I'm wrong this one.
In case
See,
anyone's
that's
wondering
gambling.
what took me a little long to press the button, I kept trying to press it on the computer screen that I'm filming this on.
yeah.
So I'm like, why is the fucking mouse not working? Wow. Brenton, how much did your whole family enjoy the trip to to Maui.
Yeah. Well, we didn't go to Maui, Steve. We didn't go
Okay,
to
all
Maui.
right. I don't want to get anyone.
There are other islands
Yes,
besides
to
Maui.
Hawaii, to
We
the
went-
state of
Yeah,
Hawaii.
we went to Oahu. It was very special. My parents had never been. My grandpa never got to go to Pearl Harbor, always wanted to because he served. My mom went for him, had a nice moment there, did a lot of touristy stuff. We went to I would recommend if you're on Kauai, go to Lidgate Farms, do their chocolate tour. It's insane. Really good stuff.
Were these things extra packed? Because probably, like
Oahu's just always busy, but the big island and Kauai weren't like crazy. It's just a very nice time. Josh Allen is the first quarterback off the board.
he is?
Yep. Round 2, pick 8.
Is that, do you think, a direct result of not knowing what's going on with this knee?
Josh Allen?
No, not knowing what's going on with Travis Kelce's knee. Does that devalue what's his name? Patrick
Mahomes. I think the guy just likes that Josh Allen runs more because Patrick Mahomes just went 3 picks later. I personally would still take Mahomes, but I mean, you're not going to go wrong with either one of him. Yeah, Mahomes, Allen, Hurts, they're all kind of the same level. So it's just a matter of preference.
How many more players till I go?
12 picks, Steve.
100, it feels like.
12 picks. So at most 12 minutes, and then you're on the clock.
Terrible, dude.
It's funny though. Don't drafts seem to go slower near the end?
That's because people don't know who any of the guys are.
Yeah.
Everyone's like value, and I'm gonna.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who is that guy?
Yeah, that's you.
That guy's still in the league.
I gotta hit the most value. I want an A+ from Yahoo.
I've never gotten a good grade from Yahoo. I got a D
I got one
minus.
yesterday. What was your Comedy Store grade?
It was a D. It was a D minus, and it said that I'm projected to finish in 12th place.
I got B, and it's right in the middle. They said I overshot for one of my guys, and I got a value pick in Jonathan Taylor in the 7th round.
Who did you
Me too. I
overshoot
took
for?
Taylor too.
Yeah.
Who'd you overshoot for?
I don't remember. Some other cunt. Jamal Williams, I think.
Okay. Taking him in the 3rd round. Very nice.
Oh, I took him. I took him in like the 9th, and I could have got him in like the 11th or the 12th or something like that. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
They try to be funny.
Jameer Gibbs and DK Metcalf go off the board to start round 3.
Who's left? I only have 2 picks.
By the time you pick, you'll probably get like Christian Watson. Cooper Kupp is off the board. We'll see how long he's out for.
He stayed on for a while in a couple of the other ones.
That's because his hamstring. Dude, if you're going to Minnesota to get your hamstrings fixed and it's the 2nd time you've injured it, like
also, those are not ones that, like, for a receiver, heal during the season. It's not like it's a bruise where a bone will probably heal if you don't hit it or you can pad it up. Like that's to be all systems go for those things every single time.
Yeah, and I drafted Keenan Allen last year, and he hurt his hamstring in like week 2, and he came back briefly in like week 7 or something, and then he was gone again for another 4 or 5 weeks. Like I basically didn't have him.
But good job, the Straw Hats. You'll probably get a better grade than us, or we don't get grades for ESPN.
Well,
good.
Taking him in the 3rd round's not bad. He was going like the 4th or 5th pick usually. So if he does come back and he's healthy, it's a great pick. But you're also running the risk of like he just doesn't play.
We're getting close.
5 picks, Steve.
I know. I'm thinking about who are these guys going. All right, Hurts.
Aaron Jones, Najee Harris off the board. There's 2 guys I really like, and I really want them to still be there.
Jonathan Taylor is going to play though, right? There's no way he sits out the whole year.
It depends on if they can trade him. The problem is there a team that wants to give up a 1st or multiple picks and then take on a massive contract, which is what Taylor wants in order to sign?
I'm hoping that they have it settled by week 4 when he's done, who he's going to be traded to, and then he can just kind of hit the ground running.
I don't know if there's a team that's willing to give up what the Colts want. And then Irsay is the kind of guy that, like, this is a dick measuring contest, and he's not just going to give Taylor what he wants. And I don't think Taylor can come back and play for the team. I think they've kind of gotten past.
Brendan.
I'm just saying, he might not play this year.
I guarantee you right now, this is the long con for Brendan to pick him up in like the 12th round in our fucking league. Right?
No one else is hearing this.
Okay.
This is not live. So if they want to take him, I'm not touching him. I've done a draft.
Quiet.
I didn't take him.
Quiet. Lucas is up, and I'm getting ready to get up.
Okay.
So be quiet. Oh, Lucas took Debo.
And I'm taking
Motherfuck.
Calvin
Play each
Ridley.
other. I hate that we play each other. Oh, I hate this. Here we go. There's one.
Damian Pierce
And
goes
sweet-
to Steve.
Sweet baby Jesus, please have the MVP year I know you're capable of. Thank you. All right, see you guys in an hour and a half. Jesus.
Taking that.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go with.
I'll tell you something right now. Guess who's watching baseball again? This guy. The Yankees are exciting. They finally they're cutting all the fat, which is everything that every caller for the last 6 months has been like, what's the young guys? This team sucks. And so they were like, fuck it. You want to see a fire sale? They got rid of Josh Donaldson waivers. They got rid of Harrison Bader, who I didn't even think was that bad, but just never really got to play because he wasn't around and because he was always hurt. They got rid of him. Anyone that wasn't like, and then they call these kids up, and then it's fucking awesome. You got Jason Dominguez, who I thought he was like Mike Trout. He's like 6'2", unbelievable switch hitter. Can hit with power. He's only 5'9". He's got man face, but he's 20 years old. And he's been hit 2 home runs that were fucking first at bat, first swing in the major leagues. He hits a home run and then blasts a fucking crusher. I mean, a no doubter gone in the second game. So it's just awesome. Awesome to watch. Very exciting. I'm finally happy. Now, I think it's going to cost Boone and probably the other guy, Cashman, his job, but I don't give a fuck. I'm excited about watching these young guys play. Pacheco's gone. Deshaun's gone. Justin Fields. All right, so I have a question real quick.
Uh-huh.
I did not want to. I feel like I got Justin Fields was going to be my lowest quarterback that I would have accepted. That's why I pulled Lamar or Justin Fields. Do you think the drop-off after Herbert goes right down to Watson, right?
Yeah, and then after that, it's like wait on a quarterback if you didn't get one.
Got it.
But you got Lamar Jackson.
I'm so happy so far. I mean,
if he can stay healthy and this new offense is what we hope it is, then Lamar could have a good year.
I really,
But they got to make sure he's not running around all the time. He's got to start throwing the ball because he keeps getting banged up. There goes Amari Cooper.
Yep.
And Darren Waller going in the 4th round.
Yeah.
Breece Hall goes at the last pick of the 4th.
Swing it back around to the 5th round. Speaking also of fantasy. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Steve, who would you take between James Cook and Cam Akers?
James Cook's probably your boy, right, though, dude?
Yeah, but in the Belly Room League, I took Cam Akers, and Bill messaged me like, I'm surprised you didn't take Cook. I said, Josh Allen's the best running back on the field.
He is.
You have a big
I feel like they're going to
like
try to give him a little more safety, so they might run him a little more. But that's me. Who knows?
James Cook was averaging 5 yards a carry.
Last year,
and that was in limited touches. They're going to give him a lot of touches. They got rid of Singletary, and Zach Moss is gone, and then Hines got hurt, so James Cook could be a 3-down back.
Okay.
We only do one flex in this league, right?
Yeah, one
I
flex.
believe so.
That 2 flex comedy store league is fucking wild, dude.
You can't flex a quarterback, can you?
No, just a wide receiver
Okay.
or running back.
Okay. Have you seen the 2 quarterback leagues though? They look pretty fun.
I've never seen
Rashad White, Alvin Kamara, and TJ Hawkinson are off the board. We're in round 5, pick 6.
Come on, let's go.
By the way, Hawkinson is now the highest paid tight end in the NFL.
Which is wild. Did you see Kelsey's interview about how much he makes?
No.
He basically said he has guys in his ears all the time that tell him, like, you're not getting what you're worth. And Mike Evans goes, followed by Kenneth Walker. But he said, he loves playing for the Chiefs, and basically he takes less money, so they'll win.
Fuck you.
He likes winning more. Steve really wanted DJ Moore, but
Fuck you, Mahomes.
took him round 5, 4 picks before Steve.
Fuck
Mahomes.
you.
I love it.
Oh, son
Where's
of a
James
cunt.
Cook at? Give me James Cook.
God damn it. Am I on the clock?
Now you're on the clock. You're on the clock.
Fuck. Fuck you. God damn it.
Yep.
Fuck.
Yep.
I hate every one of these fucking guys.
Yeah.
Son of a fuck.
Yep.
Fine.
Mike
God.
Williams. I take Javonte. Steve takes Mike. And Lucas took James Cook before us.
Yeah, but I go again.
And now Steve goes again. He hates everyone. So go ahead and take Christian Watson.
I fucking really do, bro.
Go
I
ahead.
don't like this guy either.
Would I be a fucker if I took Jonathan Taylor?
That's what I mean. Look, I can't get value for him. I got to go back to back. I'm the second. I have to get the most value in the next round. I'm the first person off, so I can't go Jonathan Taylor.
I'm torn between two guys. And it's not Taylor. Fuck it. Going Scary Terry. Lucas is on the clock.
All right. Christian Watson.
Christian Watson goes in round 6, followed by Tua in round 6. Shit sippers. And then Cam Akers goes shortly after.
I think Tua will be concussed by week 6.
Yeah.
Who's their backup in
they went and picked up Mike White, who suffered a concussion in the preseason.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but he's a hero though, dude. He always comes in like in that heroic form. He's got that Gardner Minshew energy.
But did you hear what I said? He had a concussion.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago.
It was like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, recently. I know he had one for the Jets last year,
Yeah,
too.
he had one in the preseason for the Dolphins.
Multiple leg scrambles. That's not good.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yep.
That's no good. And that's no good. Brenton, did your family have a good time? Did your parents like the trip?
They really enjoyed it. It was a very great time.
Had they been there before?
They've never been, and now they're looking at property.
No way. Why on your dime? They were like, look at all. Yeah, of course they are, because the values came down. You guys were. Did Brenton go on?
I can assure you, because I was there 2 years ago. I was there 2 years ago, and I assure you, the islands that we were on, which was not Maui, the prices have gone way the fuck up. Jonathan Taylor goes round 6, pick 9 to rice pudding.
That's it. See, that's where he's supposed to go. That's the value.
Mm-hmm.
If I take him earlier,
it's good value if he plays. If he doesn't play, holy shit. I got
other fucking things to fix in my shit right now.
Well, I don't have a quarterback, and I'm kind of between a
time's
rock and a
running
hard
out.
place.
I don't have a fucking tight end. Time's running out of,
Well, the good news is 13 picks to go, and Dallas Goedert just went off the board, Steve.
Yeah, great. So here comes the fire sale on some people gonna have 2 fucking tight ends.
Yeah.
That's why Kelsey, even if he misses week 1, he's still worth that premium, because the drop off from like first to second tier and then second to third tier. There's nothing worse than having to start a position that you're like just not confident in every week.
Yeah.
That's exactly what every position I gave, every starting position I gave a worst case scenario person that if I have to, this is the worst case scenario in each thing. And I'm slowly coming down to my tight end worst case scenario.
Yeah. Well, George Kittle just went off the board right after Goddard. So
it's all yeah. So
worst case scenario has been realized.
It's yeah, that's kind of how I've been rolling this year. And then trying it, like I've been sticking to value. That's kind of like what I read this book. I highly recommend it, especially if some of our listeners are truly interested in gambling and math and stuff. Billy Walters' book called The Gambler covers a lot, his life growing up as a, Kentucky fucking piece of shit, trash, and then getting to the point where he's like one of the biggest gamblers in the world. He's got a little couple chapters on Phil Mickelson, which you probably heard about in the news, but he's got 2 chapters on how his on how he makes his bets and handicaps his games. They are heavy math. He tells you that right up front. So some of it's, in English, but some of it you have to have like some sort of math degree, unless you're super just can pick it all up. But it's in there and it makes a lot of sense. It's on the outside of it. Like he doesn't look at the games. He doesn't look at Vegas' spread. He literally will break down each matchup week by week on this. Each player has a value and what they bring to it, and the power index, and he'll create his own spread. And when he's done with that, then he looks to see where is the biggest differential between what I think and what they think, and then that's how the most money gets put down on that bet, And so he breaks down what his values are, his X factors are, home team, road team, how traveled, who's on the road, the turf surface, weather, wind, everything's got a value in it. So it's pretty interesting. If you're just in it for stories, which I kind of was, I went through the math chapters, but it is very, very like in the weeds when it comes to it. But it was very interesting. So I recommend it, The Gambler. But yeah, he is like, it's not just him. He's got like a team of people that help him, math people and computer people. They come up with algorithms and all that shit. But when you come down to it, it's kind of what we try to do. We just don't have the time or the, it's probably the way I think you look at daily fantasy, right, Brenton?
Mm-hmm.
Because you can really look, each player has a value. All right, shit. Here we go.
Zay Flowers, Marquise Brown, J.K. Dobbins, Madison, and Drake London were the last people off the board, followed by Dalvin Cook and David Montgomery.
Great. I
do like the people that get their whole team, like once they're, starting 8 or set up, and they just kind of reach for a defense just because you have to start it.
Yeah. Defense is
every fantasy draft, I take defense last.
There's definitely
I do kicker last. I do defense second last because I'm going to end up. It's the first thing I'm going to probably drop.
Yeah, and it's all random. There's defenses that are clearly better, and occasionally, like the Patriots a few years ago, just had that insane fantasy defense that was getting like 20+ points a week. But it's all random.
Fucker.
Yeah, there goes your worst case scenario.
Mother fucker.
Bye-bye. Evan Ingram off the board. There is no one left for Steve to take a tight end.
Mother fucker.
Yep.
All right.
Piece of shit.
Lucas takes George Pickens, hoping for that Pickett to Pickens. And I'm going to take DeAndre Swift. Steve is on the board, 2 picks. He takes Pat Freiermuth.
Tight end. And I got him in a couple, and I like the value of this guy this year.
And Brandon Cooks, that's not a terrible pick.
It's not a terrible pick. It's not a terrible pick at all, but now I got a tight end at least.
Do I pull the trigger with the 86th pick?
Jesus Christ. Every single player I've drafted has week 7 bye.
Well, hopefully I'm playing you in week 7.
Yeah, literally every.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, he just signed a huge contract. He's in a rising offense. I'm a fan of him. Steve loves him. He's going to name his third son after him. Give me Daniel Jones, quarterback, New York Giants.
All right, dude.
That's who I'm riding with.
And Dak's still on the board. I appreciate that, dude. I partly believe that's you believe in your boy Dable.
Lucas takes Sky Moore. I do believe in Dable. But I also like that Daniel Jones runs and Dak Prescott does not run since the injury. So give me the guy that has the rushing ability, even though he'll fall down at the goal line.
Did you guys look at the spreads on games this week? I mean,
not yet. That's a project for today.
Okay.
But we'll definitely get some picks in. That Kansas City Detroit line has got to be interesting since the news of Kelsey not playing. And then
this morning it was 4.5.
And then Jones probably won't sign his extension and hold out, so he's probably not going to play. I would have thought Kansas City would have wiped the floor with Detroit, but now it's like, well, you're missing your best piece on defense and your second best piece on offense, so it could get interesting.
I think they added it up. I think Kelsey's got more completions than every other receiver on the roster combined.
Jesus.
Yeah. Well, you've got a rookie, you've got a couple of second-year guys, and then Kadarius Toney, who's going to play like 2 games and then get hurt and miss 12. So that makes sense. Jackson Smith-Njigba goes round 8, pick 6 to our friend Jake, who
you gotta say puts this very carefully.
Yes, you do. And then Traylon Burks goes off the board next.
You know, I've got a couple players that I'm looking at here that I really are interested in. I'm going to queue them up, even though they won't be there when I need it.
Yeah, you've got some time.
I do, but I can still dream, can I?
You can always dream, Steve. Jordan Addison off the board.
I don't like that I'm playing you week 1, Lucas.
Why is that?
Because, well, week 1, basically, it's almost, I mean, unless you picked, I don't know, unless the situation happened where a person drafted Travis Kelce the moment that he got hurt, you know, it's based on your draft. It's like, you know, that's based on your grade. It's almost like, here's your grade, week 1. So, I think you're better at this than I am. And
well, I have Travis Kelce, so I already don't have a tight end for week 1. So I'm going to have to go to my worst case scenario. David Njoku. Oh, damn it. They just took it.
I was going to say, honestly,
the timing of that.
Njoku was my Njoku, Ingram, and Piermuth were who I get. I don't know. It says fucking guy's name, but
Freiermuth.
Freiermuth. They were my like, oh shit, pulled in case of emergency sort of tight end. So I got it.
Well, the guy who took him, that's Travis. He's a Browns fan. So you can't let
I know Travis.
You can't let the Cleveland Browns sit. If you want to take them, you got to take them.
Were there any kerfuffles about getting into the league? Did people fight? Was there any death? I didn't see any deaths in the news.
No, but I feel like a dick because I told all these people yes, and then you vetoed it. So then it's like, hey, never mind. Send a video.
Good. That's all. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind you.
Justin Tucker goes round 9, pick 1.
What? Come on, dude.
That's a little early for a kicker.
Who is that?
And there goes Brian Robinson. That's a good pick there.
Yup. There goes one of the guys in my queue.
You're 9 picks away, Steve.
Yeah, I know. Well, can I say I can dream? Can a guy dream?
I'm looking at the week 1 spreads. Most are pretty close. There's one -10 game. Can you guess it?
Hold on. Who's playing Arizona?
It is the Washington Commanders.
Oh.
Then
in
that
Arizona.
Be it. It's got to be.
It's by far the biggest spread of the week.
Who are the Colts playing?
It's not the Colts. But the Colts are playing. Where are they playing? Oh, Jacksonville. That's -5, by the way.
That's not high enough.
No.
Wow, the 49ers defense off the board in round 9. So we have a kicker and a defense. And Michael Pittman is just sitting there.
You know
Do
what?
people not trust Anthony Richardson?
And there he goes.
What are you doing, bro?
There he
That
goes.
was another one of my dreams. And you fucking blew it, bro. What? You big mouth.
Michael Pittman
Why are you
goes next.
telling people these things?
I'm not telling anyone anything. There goes Dalton Kincaid.
Yeah, well, now I'm fucked.
Damn it.
You're not fucked.
I'm right back
I'm
to where I
fucked.
started.
Were you going to take Dalton?
Yeah. I got no
Wow.
tight end this week.
Well,
You got to start fucking Cole Kmet.
Taysom Hill,
Watch him
baby.
get taken.
Taylor
Taysom
Higbee.
Hill.
Tyler Higbee.
Taysom Hill. Over Cole Kmet, they both suck. They're both.
I am fucking pissed at you, Brenton. You really fucked me on this.
I didn't make the pick.
You really did. You really did.
Odell Beckham goes next, followed by Jacoby Myers.
All right.
Lucas is on the
Damn,
clock.
Cole Kmet.
And he takes
I hate
Cole
doing this.
Kmet.
What a lame pick.
Well,
You got to do it.
yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do it, Steve.
Don't you fucking do it.
You know I have to.
Who are you doing it?
Tyler Higbee.
Oh, good. I don't give a fuck about Tyler. Okay, hold on.
Who's playing tight end for your team, Steve?
I have a tight end, you idiot.
Who do you have?
Piermuth.
Oh, Fryer
It's
Puke.
Fryermuth. All right. I want to see if I want to fuck you, Brenton. All right. I'm going to do this.
Okay. He took Juju Smith-Schuster.
And
And I am going to go. Ooh, there's some.
we're building balance. We're building balance.
Give me some upside with Tyler Algier. Something happens to Bijan. Lucas is back on the clock. So Steve took Juju and Samaje Perine, and I follow it with Tyler Algier. So you did take my handcuff, but it is what it is. And Lucas goes Jamal Williams.
Yeah,
The 10th round, after Steve told him 10th was too early.
10th was too early.
It is. He's totally not going to mirror last year's production.
He's
But
in a
I guess
totally
who
different
does-
situation.
I know, but I need a running back, and
Jerick McKinnon goes. I'm
I don't know if I
surprised
take him over Antonio Gibson.
you left Gabe Davis on the board.
That's what I thought. One of you guys was going to scoop him up on the way back. That's why I was good. It was Schuster or Gabe Davis, and I went with Schuster.
But Gabe's very hit or miss. It's frustrating in fantasy when a guy will get you 25 points or
or
8.
0.
Yeah, but he was dealing with an ankle sprain, so he's healthy now. So
Yeah,
maybe
but I
he
think
can
that's more
go
of
back
like
to what
a
he was
game
the year
plan
before.
thing, too.
Yeah, but it's another year in the offense.
But if you're gonna be, all I want is consistency on my fantasy team. I just want to be able to ballpark what you're gonna score.
Everyone gets double digits. Everyone. Double digits all day long. I can win with that. Let me put up 120 points a week and I'll beat everyone in the long run. What are you guys hearing about Travis Kelce today? What has anyone heard? I know it's early where you are.
I've heard that he avoided serious injury, so that's good. But you're probably not going to get week 1 and potentially week 2 out of him.
What do you mean probably not? At all?
He's not going to play. He's not going to play week 1. For sure not week 1, possibly not week 2, but he'll
Who said that?
Dude, the game is tomorrow. He just hurt himself yesterday. He's not going to rush into it.
He was on the radio last night saying it's not that bad. Everything structurally is fine. And
Oh,
look,
I would trust his brother who plays on the team that lost him in the Super Bowl.
oh my God, dude. God damn it.
I would definitely go with
Tyler
Jason
Higbee?
Kelsey's his medical advice on his brother who he wants to defeat this year.
I got to start Tyler Higbee. The only thing I can think that's a benefit is that Cooper Kupp might not be 100%.
Cooper Kupp's not playing, so Tyler Higbee could be good for the first chunk of the year.
But yeah,
that'll float you. You're good. That'll float you.
Lucas, how do you feel? You got to go with fucking who'd you pick up?
Cole Kmet.
Cole Beasley.
Same production. They're both going to have 3 receptions for 30 yards in week 1.
Antonio Gibson lasted all the way till round 10, pick 10.
Wow, Thielen went earlier than normal, I think, right?
A little bit, yeah.
He's their number 1, isn't he now?
I don't know if they know who their number 1 is yet.
Yeah, they got fucking
they brought in Thielen and DJ Chark, and they still had Terrace Marshall and who's the other guy? I mean, they have like depth, but no clear number 1. So we'll see who Bryce likes week 1.
So Thielen over Gabe Davis already.
Yeah, I don't know about that. And there goes Chark.
Yeah.
Followed by Gabe Davis.
I guess when you fucking open your
take Travis.
Yeah, that was Travis with DJ Chark and DJ Chark went to the Straw Hats and then Travis took Gabe Davis. Steelers defense off the board. And that's a Browns fan making that pick. So you know he means business.
I hate that. I hate the Steelers are going to probably be very good.
They are definitely going to be a good team.
That division's the hardest in football.
Mm-hmm. And Zeke off the board.
Is someone taking Zay Flowers already?
Zay Flowers went in like the 5th round.
What is happening in this fucking what is happening?
It's okay.
I know.
We're all fine. There goes Kirk Cousins, round 11. Not a bad pick.
Did you see Peyton Manning's having a hard time finding people for season 2 of quarterback?
Yeah, no one wants to do it.
It's a struggle.
I mean, do you want a camera shoved up your ass while you're trying to do everything all season?
Patrick Mahomes did it, and he won the Super Bowl.
I know, but doesn't mean that you want that.
That would be my pitch.
Devin Singletary. I always liked him. I hope he does well in Houston. And there goes Elijah Mitchell. And Jake takes Daniel Carlson, Vegas's kicker, in the 11th round. And there go the Jets defense.
Come on, Mooney, be there. There we go.
Nico Collins goes. Lucas is on the clock. Sounds like he's taken Darnell Mooney. So I'm going to go ahead and take Mr. Kadarius Toney.
No, you fucking cunt.
Yeah. Yes, I am.
You're such a. Oh, I don't even want. I'm out.
Yes, I am.
I'm out. Am I up?
You're up.
Oh.
Steve for 2 picks. Sounds like he knows who he wants to take. He goes with Zach Charbonnet.
Chardonnay.
The finest wine in Seattle.
And let's see. Who else do I need? Probably another receiver.
Kicking off round 12 with another receiver.
Let's get some value. Bam.
KJ Osborne, the forgotten man in Minnesota.
Good pick, right?
That's a pretty good pick. And I'm going to go with, hopefully, Daniel Jones's boy, Paris Campbell.
Okay. I guess I need a backup quarterback. I hate rooting for this guy, but no, Bill's defense is there. Take them.
Bill's defense off the board to Lucas.
Unbelievable.
Why take one Bill player when you can take 11?
Thank you.
Van Jefferson goes next. Were you going to take, when you were thinking about a backup quarterback, were you going to go Aaron Rodgers?
I was.
Yeah.
Whoa!
What?
Easy. No need to fucking talk about it.
He's going to, he's going to go. Look at how this draft is going. He's going to be off the board. He's not coming back to you, Steve.
These people are overreaching. Everyone overreaches.
Yeah. Devon A-Chain in round 12 is pretty early. And there goes Aaron Rodgers. Like clockwork. We say it and it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Rondell Moore goes next. Elijah Moore's still sitting there.
Can I say, as a Bills fan too, I'm very worried about playing in New York. Fucking on Monday night. Are you?
No.
You're not?
First of all, it's New
All right.
Jersey, and second of all, no.
All right.
I think the Bills
right.
Bills are gonna win by 40.
Okay, I pray you're right, but I can see the Lions and Bills both losing in week 1 and people just being down on them, and then both teams going 4-0 the next few weeks.
It's a 17-week season. If they lose week 1, the season's not over. They're a very good football team.
Depends on how they lose, dude. If they lose in like one of those knock 'em out bloodbaths, 34-30, then it's like, all right, well, we'll see guys later on down the road when everyone's a little bit better. Look,
the Jets are a good football team, but the Bills are a better football team.
That's a problem.
So we had Brock Purdy go off the board in round 12 to Rice Pudding, followed by Graham Gano. So you're not getting your Giants kicker, Steve.
I like this. Yeah.
I'm looking for positional players, guys that are going to score me some fucking points.
I like the Sam Laporta pick.
Yeah,
he's their starting tight end. I don't think he has any competition.
It's not bad. So we are finishing round 12, last pick right now, and then we are going to go into 13. So Steve, you're up in 13 picks. Elijah Moore, another Brown to Travis Brown off the board. What a shocker, followed by Russell Wilson.
I have my players queued. Now I just look for disaster.
I was mistaken. Travis didn't take Elijah Moore. That was the Straw Hats. He took Russell Wilson and Okonkwo, and Harrison Butker is off the board to the Straw Hats.
You think Elijah Moore has a good year?
I honestly, I don't believe in him. I think the Browns are going to run the ball, and I think Deshaun Watson's going to run the ball a little bit more, and then he's got to catch passes around Amari Cooper, who's the alpha, and then you got Peoples-Jones and Cedric Tillman. That rookie looks pretty good, and then you got Njoku. So if you're not throwing the ball 30 times a game, I don't think Elijah Moore gets that much attention. He might have a couple of games where he goes off. It's like a Gabe Davis situation. He'll go off maybe 1 or 2 games, but most weeks you're going to be like, I wish I wouldn't have started him. And then he's going to go off, then you're going to start him, and then he's going to disappoint you.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not if it was a pass-heavy system, then yeah, he probably would have gone in the 8th round, but they're going to run Nick Chubb into the ground. Michael Gallup goes in round 13. That's a pretty good bargain.
Yeah, pretty good bargain.
What do you want me to say, Steve? You want dead air?
No, it's good, dude.
There goes Gerald Everett.
And I will say, after
Defense.
Yeah.
Followed by Jalen Warren.
After round
I swear
13,
to God, I'm not I'm kicking my brother out because I do all of his drafts for him, and he's basically just taking all my guys.
Wait. You're doing this draft for him too?
No. I do his in his leagues. I draft for him, or I tell him who to draft.
Oh, okay.
He's just taking all my fucking guys in this one. No, I'm not drafting for him. He's drafting himself. And by the way, shout out to my sister-in-law Haley. She's going to give birth on Friday.
Oh, shout out to the baby. Winner of the league gets to name the baby.
Yes. The name Steele is pending. Whoever wins the league names the baby.
Yep. Awesome. So she has to be unnamed for like 9 months, or they have to be
It'll
unnamed.
be a boy, but you can name him whatever you want to name him.
Awesome. Oh boy, a couple more picks, and it's Smoot got the Cowboys D, which basically, people have said could be really good.
Yeah, they're going to be pretty solid. And they play the Jets week 2.
Wait, who's going to be solid? The baby or?
Well, hopefully the baby is solid, but the Cowboys play the Jets week 2.
Yeah.
Shit sippers, you're on the clock.
Here we go.
Gus Edwards is gone. Lucas, you're on the clock.
All right. I think this guy's going to have a big year. I don't want to see him have a big year, but I think he will. Give me Kenny Pickett. Ooh, Taylor Akers asks, what's the name of his baby until then? Steele?
Steele.
It's a good name. Just
give me the Eagles.
Why Eagles fly?
Bam. And
Steve goes Evan McPherson and Hunter Renfrow.
Scrappy Hunter Renfrow.
So is this both y'all's third fantasy draft now?
Yes.
How similar is this team to your previous ones?
This is my 6th.
Literally, I had the first pick in one. I had the close to the middle to end in the second, and then the dead last. So I have 3 very different teams. No players were around. It wasn't like I got around the same area.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, I was rooting against it for myself all season long.
And Lucas goes Tyler Bass. So you got the Bills kicker and defense. So pray for a lot of slugfest with low-scoring games settled by field goals.
Oh, the Bills will settle for field goals. I'm not worried about that.
Justin Ross goes in round 14. Followed by Irv Smith Jr. Jake has his backup tight end. At least I hope that's his backup. I haven't been tracking. Maybe that's his first tight end. Sure hope not.
So ESPN doesn't give us grades?
I don't think that. No.
Damn it.
But dude, the grades are stupid. It's Yahoo. When Yahoo does it, it's based on the rankings of the experts that work for Yahoo, and it's arbitrary.
Fuck those guys. They don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
You know what we're talking about.
I'm projected. They told me I'm going to win 2 games and I'm going to finish dead last in that league. And I think that team is good enough to at least finish in the top 6. There's a lot of potential. So we'll see, Yahoo. Steve just left the draft according to the board.
I'm right back. I'm here.
And there he is.
Guys, I had to text someone for a second.
It's definitely, we're in round 14, and it's definitely slowing down. All these guys were picking quick, and now they're really running that clock out. There goes Zay Jones.
Oh, come on. I got 2 guys queued up right now. I'm not going to show you who they are, but they're in the queue waiting to go. So my picks are ready. My picks are in, motherfuckers.
Okay.
I'm confident.
There goes Juwan Johnson.
Have him.
Followed by the Dolphins defense.
Take him.
You're up in 12 picks, Steve.
Yep. So you're 100% confident that the Bills are going to win going into Meadowlands. Is that what you're telling me right now, Brenton?
Yes. They're a team that starts fast. Look at what they did to the Rams last year on the night that they hung their banner and got their rings. They're healthy other than Von Miller. They're going to be very excited. Allen is going to go off and, it'll be a good game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout, but it'll be a good game. And if they can get to Rodgers, he's going to fold like a paper mache like he did the last few years opening week. He just, if things don't go perfectly the way he wants them to go, you saw it in Hard Knocks. He'll have a temper tantrum. They had that practice where like a couple of guys misstepped or dropped a ball or something and he flipped out.
Yeah.
That could happen very quickly.
I'm sure that happens to everyone.
Especially on Monday Night Football. And he's 40, Steve. I don't believe it.
I think this is the new era. Now Brenton has shifted. Remember, it was the Brady.
I am prejudiced against 40-year-old quarterbacks.
And now Brenton has entered into the era of who's next? Who will be next for Brenton?
Who's the oldest quarterback, right? I guess Russell Wilson's a few years away.
Kirk Cousins will enter into that soon, I bet.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson, yeah.
But they got to hit 40. None of those guys are even close to, they're like in the mid 30s right now. Like, I think he's better for the team than Zach Wilson. That's not a question. I just don't think it makes them instantly the best team in that division. I still think it's Miami and Buffalo. And it's not that close. They have a couple of really good pieces on offense and defense, but they're not, and you can't tell me as a fantasy player, you're excited about Aaron Rodgers, who finished 17th last year, and all of a sudden, because he changes and goes to the Jets, he's going to go to number 1. But that's what people are acting like.
Yeah, look, it's going to be. That's why I think this week is the most interesting and probably where you'll get the most. Vegas will get the most money lost on their behalf because you're kind of trying to work off last year's ending, how the team ended, what changes they made, and now trying to guess a little bit. So it's going to be interesting. I think. Yeah, I can't that's why I can't wait to watch because I feel like I haven't watched a lot of preseason stuff because you get a good indication as to the offense they're going to run, the backups they have, but I want to see everyone's first teams out there and see who's done the best with the off season, who's made it work the most. Who's up now? Here we go.
So Lucas goes Evan Hall for the Colts. And I'm going to go ahead and secure my handcuff with Jerome Ford to back up Nick Chubb. And Steve goes with the Browns defense. And Derek Carr. Whoa.
There's my backup.
What kind of year do you think Derek Carr has?
MVP.
And I'm going to make a high upside aggressive pick here. He's ranked by ESPN at 313, but I'm getting him at 182. Give me Isaiah Likely. Something happens to Mark Andrews, I just got myself a top 5 tight end, boys.
All right.
Lucas is back on the clock.
Jimmy G's still available.
Yes, he is.
Jimmy G now.
Not bad. For round, 16? That's not bad. And MVS is off the board. There goes Jason Myers.
I'm just looking stuff.
CJ Stroud. Green Bay's defense. Kyron Williams, that's a good pick. I don't trust Cam Akers. So in round 16, that could be something. Tank Bigsby, great pick. Good job, Rice Puddin'. Steve has joined the draft. He's left the draft and he's joined the draft.
Well, because I now have my last player queued up, ready to go, which will be probably the biggest. I believe I'm the last pick.
Yes, you are. You get Mr. Irrelevant.
It will be probably not since Brock Purdy has there ever been a Mr. Irrelevant that will be as impactful as the one I will take.
So you're taking Mac Jones.
You'll see. You will see.
And that's if he doesn't get snaked in the next 14 picks.
I got a new refrigerator.
There goes Tajay Sharp, followed by Young Ho Koo.
Shout out to Teebs.
Teebs got you a new refrigerator? Oh, the
No,
kicker. So we did the punch drunk draft last night. He took Young Ho in, I want to say the 6th or 7th round.
Yeah.
He's out of his mind. There goes Roshan Johnson. That's a good pick.
Jackson and I have a bet that in our family league, whoever finishes higher, the other person has to choose a kicker in the first round next year. Any kicker they.
So the team that loses between you guys has to fuck themselves next year.
Yes. You don't like that, Brenton? Why do you make that stupid little face?
Because you're making it harder. You're definitely not going to finish better next year.
Good luck. Climb the mountain, dude. Once you get to the top, it's beautiful.
You know, I took a kicker once in the Belly Room League in the first round, and I didn't finish in last. I think I was middle of the pack that year. So it is possible. I also think I had a late pick in the draft. I was probably somewhere in the 10, 11, 12 range. So it didn't kill me. If I had been first overall and taken a kicker, that would have been tough. Devontae Parker goes round 17, pick 8. Getting down to it. Lucas is on the clock following the Panthers going to shit sippers. And he takes Curtis Samuel. That's a high upside boy. So I'm going to go ahead and take, give me that altitude. I'm going to take Will Lutz. And
now,
Steve.
You will see who the MVP of this draft is. Are you ready?
Jalen Hyatt. Well done.
Thank you very much.
I'll be throwing him touchdowns.
All year long, buddy.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
That's
a high upside pick for what are we, 200 or so?
4,550,
yeah,
dude.
That is not bad.
Thank you.
This team that I just drafted, it goes downhill quickly. Do you want to read off your recap, Steve, who you got?
Sure. Let me see. View my team. Lamar, Tony Pollard, Damian Pierce, Garrett Wilson, Mike Williams, Patrick Freiermuth, Tyler Lockett, Browns, and Evan McPherson. On the bench, Brayden Cooks, Juju Smith, Sanji Peronine. How do you say his name? Sanji? Samaji. Chardonnay, Osborne, Hunter Renfro, Derek Carr sitting on the bench with a clipboard, and Jalen Hyatt is going to be my fucking rookie superstar.
That's your black horse.
Watch your mouth, dude. Look, I'm excited. This is that was pretty good.
Pretty good. Lucas, who do you got?
I got Travis Kelce, Derrick Henry, Deebo Samuel, Joe Burrow, James Cook, Christian Watkins, and George Pickens. Bills defense, Bills kicker, Sky Moore, Darnell Mooney, Jamal Williams, and Cole Kmet as backups. With Geno Smith and Kenny Pickett.
You sound very excited about that.
You know what?
Do you have 3 quarterbacks?
I do. one will probably be dropped.
Okay. And I'll probably have to pick him up because I got Daniel Jones, and that's it. My whole season rides on the shoulders of Danny Dimes not fucking me over. And that's probably going to happen pretty quickly.
Mine too, dude.
I got Daniel Jones. I got Nick Chubb, Javonte Williams, CeeDee Lamb, Calvin Ridley, Tyler Higbee, Keenan Allen, the Eagles defense, Will Lutz, the kicker, Scary Terry, DeAndre Swift, Algier, Tony, Campbell, Dobbs, Ford, and likely are my bench. Not bad, other than big question mark at quarterback. Does he become the guy, or did the Giants just waste a lot of money?
I'm thinking we got it, dude.
I hope so.
We're going to find out Sunday night.
Yes, we will.
I can't fucking wait. I really can't. And I also can't wait to see what DirecTV's like, what their platform's going to look like. You know, like the interface.
Mm-hmm.
Did you order the Sunday package or whatever it is?
Yeah, but then so Cassie, as you know, works for Disney Hulu streaming and knows all of the different rights and things. And she's saying that I'm going to have to get Peacock to watch one of the London games and one of the playoff games. Like, we're not going to get to watch a playoff game unless you – so you got to have Sunday Ticket. You got to have Amazon Prime. You've got to have the NFL app. You've got to have cable. And you've got to have Peacock just to watch every game.
What are you talking about?
You've got to have cable so you can get Sunday, Monday night. Okay.
Yeah,
or you have to have Hulu Live Sports. You have to have Sunday Ticket through YouTube TV to get all the auto-market games. You've got to have Prime to get Thursday night. And the NFL Plus app is going to get like 3 of the European games exclusively on them. So you got to have them, and now you got to have Peacock.
What NFL Plus? I don't even know.
NFL Plus app. Exactly. You've got to have 5 different things to watch every game this year, including you got to get Peacock if you're going to watch a playoff game. They haven't announced which one it is. I'm sure it's going to be like the one that everyone cares about the least, but still, you're going to have to get it and then immediately cancel it, which is some bullshit.
I don't know what's good news or bad news, that I already have all those things and I don't have to worry about it, or that it's that I already have those.
But yeah, you're gonna have to figure out where to go to watch it. You're gonna be getting frustrated. Screen's in the way. How do I move this so I can? Okay.
Peacock. People are gonna go crazy if they
stop. I'm gonna stop sharing for a second because our faces are right over where the login is.
Here we go.
I'm going to log us in. Let's make some picks. Let's win Lucas some money, start the year off correct.
I also heard this, though, and I don't know if you want to do this. The parlays are sucker bets. That's what this book said.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They 100% are, but, you know, we're suckers.
I know, but maybe we should just do 3 separate bets.
We could do, yeah, sure.
Lucas and I win our games consistently every week. We won't have an anchor that brings us to the bottom of the ocean. We can recoup some fucking money.
In fairness, I did much better last year than I have in the past, and you weren't so hot yourself. So before we just make that the narrative again this year, let's get through.
I don't agree with you at all. I pretty much, I think I ran the table. I think I went like 11-6 or 11.
Emma, can you check that, please?
She's
Run
not
the
here.
tapes.
Okay.
Wow. Is there a game that's jumping out at you? Because I got it.
I want to make sure the lines are the same.
Yeah, keep in mind if we're doing it through me on BetDSI, the lines are what the lines are. Because California decided that DraftKings Sportsbook is still illegal.
Yeah,
that's
and crazy.
I can't shop lines. I am stuck with the shady offshore site. So
I know my game.
That Dolphins-Chargers game should be really, really fun. I can't wait for that one. And San Francisco-Pittsburgh, that's going to be a really good one too.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Brenton, it was you that said that had the Chargers or that had the Dolphins drafted Herbert, they'd be so much better than they are.
Dolphins would be they would have won the Super Bowl. If not the last few years, they would have won it this year with the moves that they've made. I mean, their defense is stacked and their offensive pieces are crazy. Okay, what do you got?
I got the Steelers on the money line to beat the San Francisco 49ers in week 1.
Rogue
She
approves.
agrees.
Okay.
Is Joey Bosa in camp yet?
He is still holding out.
Yeah.
I gotta go to the retro book because this is. Why do they make this so fucking impossible? The site's so bad.
That's the one that stands out to me as I mean, I would take the 2.5, but I really just feel like if it's 2.5, I mean, I could buy a 0.5 point and get it to 3 and probably hope for a push, worst case scenario. But I feel like if they're gonna win by 3 or more. So why not just take them outright? I mean, if they're not gonna lose by less than 3. If San Francisco wins, they're gonna win by 3, so we're gonna lose. So I would
you taking the money line?
Yeah, Steelers on the money line.
Wait, why is it? Okay, so we're gonna risk 50. What the fuck is this? Why is it doing that?
You want to play 50 a game?
What do you think the amount should be?
Why don't we do 20 a game?
20 a game? Okay, fair enough. But how do I fucking?
Oh, you're an idiot.
I am. But how do I fucking just take the money line?
Money line. Plus 114.5. Right there, dude.
I know, but what do I click? Oh, there we go.
Box under the money line.
It wasn't there before. Look, I put that in and I did that
Christ.
and it goes away. Do you see that?
Yeah, well then just click in the box.
Okay, we're gonna click in the box. Jesus
20
Christ.
bucks.
Okay.
Go down to the fucking Steelers.
Oh, you
No,
want
you took the wrong team, asshole.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay.
That's
Lucas, who's your team?
Give me the Bills over the Jets.
Fuck yeah. Although I don't like one. Hey, it's okay.
You're making a parlay here, I think, dude.
No, I'm risking the same amount for all bets, so it's going to be 3 separate bets.
Got it.
And then I'm going to go with give me the Denver Broncos, and I'm going to grab myself a 0.5 point on that. I'm going to take the Broncos over the Raiders by 3. Let's see if Sean Payton has figured shit out there. All right, so we got the Steelers on the money line. We're going to win $22. We got the Broncos on the money line to win 20, and we've got the Bills on the money line to win 20. Lock it in.
I'm the biggest risk.
Yeah, that's the theme for the podcast.
You guys took favorites.
Yeah, we did.
All right. Well, there you have it. I think those are winners. And if they all win, then fuck, dude. Maybe we should have just bet a parlay. We probably would have won, but who knows? We can't really.
Hey man, you read a book and now we've shifted our entire philosophy.
That's right.
You wake up one day and your whole life is different.
If you don't grow, you will just, end up just being dead by the wayside. So
exactly.
I'm growing.
Great quote.
Anything else? Are you guys excited? I'm very excited. Football's back tomorrow night, 48 hours, not even 24 hours from now.
It's the greatest time of the year.
We'll get to. Anything else you guys want to add? We good? Oh, any dates, by the way, I'm going to be in, I just added one. In a week and a half, I'm going to be in Tacoma Comedy Club in Tacoma, Washington, the 15th, 16th. And then the following weekend in Salt Lake City, and then Las Vegas the following weekend after that for Skankfest. So tickets at steverenazes.com. All of them are there. Extra cities, Chicago. So check them out. That's my plug. You guys have anything else you want to plug?
I'll be at the Improv at the Lab all weekend, so come say hi. If you're in Hollywood.
Nice.
I missed the hurricane. I pulled a Ted Cruz and I was gone, but I'm back. And it looks a little greener.
It wasn't even a hurricane. I heard it wasn't even that bad. Was it bad, Lucas?
I mean, I wasn't here for it. I was in Iowa, but yeah, it was just rain for a day is what I heard.
It rained for a day, and then there was that 5.5 earthquake. And then apparently the Burning Man got rained on, and all those people were stranded for a weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I heard Chris Rock and Diplo had to run through the fucking. When I just saw Chris Rock and Diplo, I just, this is what I've been waiting for 10 years. This makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, oh
yeah. Isn't the whole thing with Burning Man like you're one of the community and one of the people until the shitter stops working, then you'll catch a ride from a random dude on the internet?
Yeah. And then I mean, I guess they had like, I don't know, biblical amounts of rain. So people were just trying to, it turns into every man for themselves, Burning Man, when shit hits the fan. I love that though.
Chaos.
Yep. All right, that's it. I gotta go it's the first, tomorrow's the first day of school, so I gotta get shit done. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for supporting us. Another football season is upon us. So can't wait. And we're gonna make you money, guys.
We're making
or at least
money.
Fucking make you laugh trying. So that's the podcast for this week. Make sure to tell anyone else rate, subscribe, the whole jam, and we'll talk to you guys next week.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Thank you very much for joining me. How you been? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Steve Renazizi. I'm the guy